morning, it's show day. So, I'm gonna start. I have a coffee and then Nusauce wants picks after I get the coffee down. So I'm actually gonna do skincare first. I'm gonna start my makeup. The morning's gonna be a bit all over the place because we're in Airbnb, obviously, and they want me back because I'm so pale for tan. They're actually gonna do another coat for me. So they want me there at 6 a.m. and then athlete meetings at 8. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start my makeup. I might do my hair at the venue, but I'm gonna apply this in the camera. So pretty much get my coffee started and immediately get into makeup this morning because Fit Model goes last. So if I need to do my hair at the venue, I can, because probably, honestly, I won't be on stage until like noon. And it's humid out here, so I got my little puffies. Do some face cream, let this get sank in before I actually need to use it. What I mean, use my face, but it's like 4:45. It's super early. Well, I woke up at 4:45. It's 4:49, so it's early, but I just want to make sure I have enough time for everything, because last show I felt rushed and that show started at 11. So alright, so for my coffee I get triple shot of espresso and 6 ounces of water. So I'm doing an Americano. Have I ever had Americano in my life? No, but we're gonna test it out today, I guess. I'm gonna get my coffee going. I'll share it with you guys the whole day. So my machine only makes double shots, and I don't want to like guess because I don't want to be too caffeinated. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to zero out one of these, one of our shot glasses for coffee, and then I have my first one. So it's like 60 something, so I need like another 30 grams of espresso after. Oops. And I get it everywhere. So we have our first shot. Put this down because I am a mess. And I'm gonna make my next one. And then I have my 6 ounces of water here. We're gonna make it in this little cup. And these like spill everywhere, so I'm like just pouring it down the side. Like 30 to 32 grams is what I'm going for. 32. That seems like less. I'm gonna trust the weight because I don't want to be like off the walls. We're gonna pour one out for the homies today. Okay. So honestly, this isn't my best setup, but we only have one bathroom and I don't want to have to stand. I'm gonna be so for real. So I found this big mirror we have, and there's not a lot of light, so I have my ring light set up, and then beside it I have the couch with my layout and all of my eyeshadows. I'm gonna try to record more with more info because I know a lot of ladies have had questions and I've sent them my show day video. I don't have a ton of space on this SD card, so I'm gonna do my best with like not a ton of detail. Maybe I'll talk about what I do and then like show after I do it so that I don't have all of that downtime. But that's my setup for now. Let me move this spray bottle of water. Water is not our friend today. So I'm gonna prime my eye. I normally start with like a concealer. So I'm gonna start with my Fair Skin concealer because I'm gonna start with like, I think the orange because, well, they didn't spray my neck and I'm honestly not that dark. They're gonna darken me up a lot. They said they're gonna do an actual another coat on me. Let me show you how the tan looks. What we're looking like. I'm pretty dry, honestly. I'm super happy I got my period when I did, if I was gonna get it, because we have recovered, boys. W's in the chat. So I lied. I'm actually gonna go in with my medium color. So this is the 410. So this is I use drugstore stuff because that way if I forget it or run out, I have it wherever I'm at. Some people like the fancy things like the MAC, but honestly, I like having multiple colors better because then I just do what I need. And if I run out or I lose, it's less cost prohibitive. I've used these same exact colors and foundations at all my shows since 2018. So yeah, that'll be a good base. So just start with that, get it on the eye, and I'm actually probably gonna put setting powder down on it because I want a really good base. I'll do setting powder, and then before I go in with my base coat, I think I'm gonna do setting spray so that I can like blend it together. I'm gonna do my normal pinky colors. I'm just gonna do it really bold. So just get this started up. You look a little bit like a raccoon, but it's okay. By the end of the day, you will look like a glowing princess. We girl boss too close to the sun. Mary originally made this work because it didn't want to plug in, but now the little part you plug it in does not function. Sweet. So 0 out of 10 recommend this Day ring light from Amazon. Don't buy it. It sucks. But we be alright. And that is my check-in alarm. Let's go do check-ins. Okay, so now that I have that molded, did my check-ins. I like to start with this pink from the Naked Reloaded palette. And I'm just gonna smack that bad boy in until I feel I can see it. And then we're gonna keep going. So, you need more than you think. Normally I tap off my brush. I want this bad boy bright. I want her visible. So, just gonna get that. We're gonna pat as much in as my eyelid will take right now. I might need to go in with like more of a deeper color too to like get that. So some of this from another Morphe palette. Ooh, that's a little dark. I don't love that. We might go in with the finger. Really pat that color in. I'm not loving how this is going right now. We're gonna make it work though. I'm gonna take these off. And I'm gonna get to work. Okay, so we restarted honestly because the 410 was drying dark and then the colors I was applying were not working. So I went back in instead with the caramel color. It's a bit lighter, and then I've just gone in with that blush color so that I actually see like the pink, because that's what works for me. My eyes, when you do sultry, they suck it all up and it's just not cute. So now I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna start with my glitter. So I have the NYX foil play, that's what we're gonna do today, and I'm gonna pat that bad boy in. We're gonna pat her in. I really want this to show. So, and I'm gonna go in with the NYX glitter glue because it is like eyelash glue for your eyelids. So if it works, it works. So I'm actually gonna go in with my finger and put this on. I'm gonna start it. So I'm gonna do the main part of my lid. You can always add more. It's always better to start with less and then add more. So I'm gonna basically do this, then we're gonna drop Mary off at the gym, and then I'm gonna get my top tan. Because then that way I can like blend my face into it pretty well. So we're gonna pat, pat, pat. Yep, I need to get more out. So. Chicken before 6 a.m. on a show day hits, so I don't want to hear it. Chicken before 6 a.m. on a show day does hit. I'm not doing that yet. I'm gonna eat after my tan. Because I've been drying out more and more and more. So it's a good thing. Ooh, there's so much fallout on my face right now. So like I almost want to cut crease, but like I've never done a cut crease, so we're not doing one. But same idea, you know. For my non-makeupy lidings, you go up to where your lid ends so that like where it creases and comes down, it's nice and shiny, and then you don't have shiny going up to your eyebrow. So Just going pat, pat, pat. You can always blend everything in later. It doesn't need to look great at first. So we're starting there. Yeah, we're starting to get some. So I'm just going to keep patting that in until I have a nice glittery base. And you do this before the rest of your face so that if you have sparkles on there, you can just wipe them off and then cover with foundation. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to get that going. Alright, so we have that done. I know it doesn't look crazy yet. I can always pat more on. But I'm going to start on my eyeliner. Just get that set. Had to tan here shortly. I did a little in the inner corner as well to brighten up, and then I went back over with that pink. Alrighty, we are back from tan. Darker now. Looks more correct. For meal one, we have 3 ounces of chicken, 2 rice cakes, some nut butter, and some water. So let's get this moving. That is correct. So gonna do this, get this heating up, get that going. We need to get makeup done. Tan took longer than I thought. We're starting. We're somewhere. We're not there yet though. Alrighty, so we have our rice cakes with cashew butter because I went and got some yesterday. Super excited. And then a little bit of salt. So get that. Let's get my water. So I get 12 ounces, I think. Yeah, 12 ounces. Looks like I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry. I just took out a fork so I wouldn't use my hands. That went out the window. Ooh. This would be delightful, honestly. I'm gonna bite this now. That's trash. So we have what looks like aggressively thick eyeliner. You have your lashes. It needs to be thick. So I'm gonna work on putting lashes on. I'm not gonna record that because I'm a mess. Get your glue tacky. Push them as deep into your lash line as you can go. That's my only advice. Make sure you cut them to your eye length. I forgot stuff too. We're gonna make it work. Alright, lashes are on. This one was a pain, so I went back in with some eyeliner where it ripped some off. I'm gonna go in with this like medium orangey pinky shimmer and blend out my main shimmer into like my pink a little. That came too high. So just make everything all friends. It's like when you're cooking, you let them all meld together and become friends. That was a little high. That's okay. You can fix anything. So we come back in with that retro and smear. That's all you do, is you just keep layering the pink until you like it. Honestly, I like that a lot. So I'm gonna probably do some shadow on my under eye. I normally don't, but I think it'll look good today. My hair is down. It just kept sliding back and I didn't want these pieces to get worse. So it is what it is. The curl structure looks good. I just need to make sure it stays not frizzy. We're done with eyeshadow for now, so now we're gonna try blending stuff out. So I'm gonna put my colors on this bag, kind of like a painter's palette, just so that I can, it's honestly a pretty light tan. I don't see myself using the darker color at all. So I'm really gonna start with this lighter, the 400 color. I know from experience, Liquid Sunrays, who's the tanning company for this show, is more of a chestnut, but honestly, it's really light this show. So I'd rather play it cautious and do orangey and then slightly darken it up versus go too dark and if I sound like I feel rushed, it's because I feel rushed. The tan took longer than I thought. That's the 400 color. It just seems so dark because of this, the tan seems light, honestly. They'll probably gloss me again backstage. I'm just so pale. So, just get this all over your skin. Yeah, they haven't brought it fully up. That's why. Yeah, because if you look down below that's closer. You're gonna look like you got into dirt at first. That's okay, because you're gonna look a little muddy and crazy. Don't forget your ears. Biggest thing, don't forget your ears, because it looks weird. And you're gonna try to get into your hairline as much as you can, and then you can powder over your hair. Why am I so burpy and hiccupy? You can powder over your hairline too to help it blend even better. But you just don't want like a weird halo around your head, because you're a way different color than the tan on your base. You don't want them to spray your face, because then you do look muddy and it makes it harder for your makeup to adhere. So you just want your normal skin, clean skin, as best as you can get. Like ideally your timing, you would do your tan probably a little later in the evening than what I did. My tan was at 5:30, so you know, like I did my skincare before it, but it didn't feel like bedtime skincare, even though I went to bed at 8 o'clock. So just want to get a nice coat of this on, just to start, so that I look, it's getting close so that it doesn't look like I'm a floating head. Just get that all in there, and then try to get a little in your eyebrows. Even though we're going to color them, you just under the lights don't want it to like blast through. It's just not what you want. And if you cut, you can start using this to, like, if you want a harsh cut on your eyeshadow, to cut that into. And so I'm gonna go just below. Oh yeah, don't forget up and in your nose a little. You're gonna have a lot of makeup in a lot of weird places. You're gonna have a lot of weird experiences on show day, but it's the nature of the beast. So a little bit more. I'm almost fully covered. I have some streakiness, so I use this smooth side to first just get all the product onto my skin, because I need a lot. I'm super pale, so. And then we're gonna get the beauty blender side and actually start, you know, making it look nice and blended out. Yeah, now I'm starting to look cute. So just continue. That's why we use drugstore, because I use a lot. I'm not light-handed with the makeup. I'd rather it stay on and look full coverage than look like I don't have any, is my big thing. If you're blonde, you might want to be more conscientious blending into your hairline. Honestly, where my hair is kind of the color of the tan, I'm not the best for advice on that now that I think of it. Just be careful with that if that's you. Honestly, that looks like a good color. I need to look at this in a different light. Let's go into the bathroom and get a front light on me so that I can look at it versus the tan. It looks a bit lighter, but that's kind of what you want. Honestly, yeah, that's a good color, because with that my face will be a touch lighter, which is good. So now that that's on, we're gonna set it. I'm gonna set my under eyes with setting powder. I'll set the rest of my face with bronzer. That's what I'm gonna do. I think that just makes the most sense. Yeah, because I honestly think this color is good. I know it's all over like one color, but I could use a touch of concealer and like brighten up my under eyes. Literally, like, it's so light because it's my normal color. Let's try that. Let's get a little bit of this on there. I'm gonna do that. It looks like nothing, but that's kind of good. I don't want a lot. I think it'll look good. So let's get, I use the Makeup by Mario. It's like a new setting powder I got. I have a really old one from, they have makeup on this that I didn't want. That's why we use a plastic bag or a paper bag, because we can just wipe it off. And then tap tap. Let's do my forehead too with this. I could like try to bake. I'm not baked in like years though on my face, so. I'm gonna blush my nose, so we'll be fine there. I have powder everywhere now, but it is what it is. So now for bronzers, I just mix, and we're gonna set this. I'm gonna set the powder even though we're gonna come in with blush. Right up in that hairline. No floating head for me. Here. You don't want to actually like contour, because when you're lean you already, you know, have a bit much cheekbones. I'm missing some color right here. A little light. So yeah, you don't want to contour because your cheeks are already pretty like prominent when you're stage lean. So we're not gonna be doing that. Good enough. And then now let's get eyebrow pencils and start filling this bad boy in. Easy breezy brow. So I'm gonna start with a pencil and then I'm gonna go in with eyeshadow on top, because that way it actually stands out. I'm gonna do this and we'll talk. So I know it looks very, very little, but stay with me. So I'm gonna use this medium brown on my Morphe palette, and I'm just gonna tap it in. See what I mean? So we want it to have that depth. So I start with my pencil so that I get my line right, and then just tap until you have an eyebrow. My girlies that are like me that have very light eyebrows, it is just another regular day basically. So we're just gonna cut that out. Ooh, there she is. So okay, I feel less rushed now that I have like an eyebrow. I love this. This is gonna look so good. I think Mary should be on her way back from the gym here shortly, so I have most of my bag packed. Honestly, having my makeup about done is gonna be a big sleigh right now. So yeah, just tap. Is that? No, that's Mary. She can wait till the eyebrow's done. Sorry, Mary. Not to be rude, I'm just focused. Sisters, not twins. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, Jay's awake. Okay, she's just on her way back. So I'm a little lower, but I might just have to deal with it. It might just be my face. So these have good curl. I think I might curl them a little more just to open up that eye. And then I got falsies that are pressed on below my eye as well. So fun fact, I'd never used an eyelash color until my wedding last year. She's like, oh, you want your eyelashes curled? I'm like, sure. She's like, here you go. I was like, I've never used this. Okay, I don't know if these fit in there, like physically. That like slightly helped. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we're just gonna do the outside because that's all I could manage to fit in here. I like, hi baby. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna do blush. I'm gonna do blush because then I'll figure out how much shadow I want underneath the eye. And like having my brows done is good.
Hi. I don't look as much of a mess, do I? What? I look like so I'm using the NYX Buttermelt in the Getting Butter color. It's pretty bright, but that's what we want. We want alive. Ooh, she's pigmented in that one spot. If you do too much, you blend so it looks good. That looks about right. I need a little bit more, like right there, to blend out that one spot that I put a lot on. And here, honestly, I should have used some of this on my eye. I might do that. I might blend some into my eye here. So just along that cheekbone. Ooh, that sounds a bit much. You can always use your brushes with your face products to like erase. Makeup is not a tattoo, it's not permanent. So don't ever stress, just try it again. That one looks like more of like the shade of my tan. I think I need some bronzer with it to tone it down. Hi, Marie. I need to bring it up. Looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. Less rush. When I first, the tan took longer than I thought.
Yeah.
That was not fun. So I need to look at myself in the other light. So did a little more foundation for coverage. I kind of covered some of the nose blush. I don't know. It just wasn't hitting right. So I've never done these. So today's obviously the day to try them. I'm going to try their under eye pre-glued lash extensions. Do I fully understand what that means? No. Are we going to test it out? Yeah. So, I need to get close to the mirror. Hold on. So don't ask me how I did that. They look good. They added like a little bit of oomph. And like they sandwich the lash better because I hate mascara. I hate putting mascara on under fake lashes even though you're supposed to. So if it works, it works. That looks good. I want to hold off on lips. I think I'm going to do, that's what those are. I think I'm going to do my under eye shadow now and then set my whole face a lot and then work on my hair a little. And then head to the venue, bring all of my makeup stuff in case I want to touch things up. Definitely not doing my lips till right before because they get dry and gross. All of that fun stuff, you know. So for now, done with that. Let's get, I have a new like shadowy brush I could use. I thought I just bought one. That was the one I was going to use. Well, we're going to do our best. We're gonna do our best with what we can find. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this flat edge brush because I want a little, not a lot, because my eyes tear up and where they're big. So I'm gonna do like a light, that's too dark, too dark. A lightish brown color just to give it a little, that's too dark, that's too dark. Because you can always make it darker. It's hard to make stuff lighter, especially once you have your skin base on. So I'm starting with like the naked color there, one of the light browns. Because I don't normally do bottom mascara. It's a little too light. We're going to try the next color, Buck. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to do it in my waterline. Wait, I need something fluffier. That's not working. A little fluffier. This has some color on it. I should have washed my brushes before this, but that just did not happen. like I probably need to do a little bit of bottom mascara if I do this. It almost gives me eye bags. I don't know if I like that. I do a little, not a lot. We're about to be done with it. That's it. Touch of mascara I think would be good. Just a kiss. A kiss. Waterproof. Because my eyes.
What time are you gonna leave?
Like 7:45, 7:50. It takes like 7 minutes to get to the venue.
So you going there, you dropping her off, you come back, what?
I don't know. I have to shower. So I was gonna shower and then I figured we'd head over, you and I together.
So I'm taking her, dropping her off, then come back, picking you up.
Okay. Yeah, you get to drop me off at daycare. Thanks, Jay.
Is there parking?
Yes, but I think you guys have to come in. It's weird, I don't know. I think you guys have to come in the front, but there's parking towards the back.
Well, you won't have to drop me the address, because I don't know where it's.
I will. I will.
I vaguely know where it's
I
at.
took a screenshot of it last night just in case I had to like Uber. So this needs a little more eyeliner there. Confirm with you when you're done. Confirm what, the address? Yeah. It's on the internet, NPC Junior USA.com. I am not the logistics person today. I think we look good. Welcome to the coffee shop. We are making Mary a beverage, so got this going. Yes, I'm like running around. I'm like, oh my god.
Okay, there was no way I was gonna touch that.
I know, but like I offered. You're like, you can't do that, and I'm like, oh no. It takes like 2 seconds, honestly. So, boom, that in. We get our little cuppy cup, and right under there, press OK. And then she has her syrups. There's oat milk or almond milk in there and a lot of fun stuff. And then once that's done, let me know. I'll take that off and like get it out, and then just rinse both of those out after.
Okay.
And hair time. I'm gonna do some of it. I'm gonna bring this backstage. I'll probably oil my hair once I get in there, because like once I go outside, it's gonna fluff. I wanted to try to keep my head wrap on, but it kept coming down, and it was just starting to flatten out the top of my hair, and I don't want to lose all my volume. So just touching up my ends that don't look as like curled or pretty. We want pretty hair. Yeah, see, like this one, it just doesn't have its structure, so we help it out. This Instagram doesn't matter today. Yeet. And you just wrap it a bunch, and boom, we have a curl. That's it.
Lovely.
Yeah, when you have natural curls, you know, sometimes they want to behave, sometimes they don't. Not that like my hair is insanely damaged, that it doesn't want to curl it, just curly hair has its own mind and personality. You just have to coerce it into what you want. So we're gonna look at these pieces. I curl to the side, and then we try to like let them get that. Whoo! Yeah, we work.
That looks really good.
Heat. I don't like this piece. This piece needs fix. I already have heat protectant on. I'm being good. So all of my hairdresser clients don't like hate me.
I went and bought some to fly with, because I gotta straighten my hair.
Bro, what the F? This piece is being weird. So this is what happens. We're gonna separate it, and then we're gonna do the opposite direction and hold it real nice and tight to that top to try to get it to do what I want. It'll work when it gets down in the right spot. I know it looks insane, but that's how curls are. They look crazy before they look good. Boom. Let's get them into place. And I want more volume, so we're gonna... I have plenty of time backstage for this as well. Girl, Miss Girl, go into place. Yeah, that looks pretty good. This piece. What is that? So, okay. This is what I mean. Just give your whole head a good look. and just fix up where you need. So I think that's good for the moment because we gotta get rolling soon. Yeah, we're close. I can finish up my ends in there. All right, so mostly put together. Bags are just about packed. We're gonna leave. I think Jay might take some photos real quick. I like this look. I have another white strip I can do, so I'm super pumped. It's show day. It's here. It's now real. Now I'm like excited. I've just been kind of cruising and chill. But let me finish, get ready, get on the road. It's show day! This is Rashina. Yeah. So we met, one of our mutual friends is also competing. She put us in a group chat. So she thankfully has blanket in a spot. So I have jumped on. We got some space. Yeah. So thank you for that. You've been so sweet this morning. So she competes in bikini. So watch the tall girl's back. Fingers crossed for her. Alrighty. So my hair and makeup are good. This is the look. I'm probably gonna put some gloss on. But just relaxing, beat out all of that fun stuff. Just sipping on water. Sipping on water. It's loud, but I'll record more later. I'm super pumped. Talk to you guys later.
Okay, ladies, let's do 180. Take that back walk.
Good angle, Taylor. Good angle.
Go, Lexi!
And face forward.
Come on, Lex!
Okay, so one more time. Do 180. Take that back walk.
Nice! Nice, Lexi!
And face forward. Okay, ladies, you're going to fire off. You all be back in the
Thank you, Ashley. Next to center stage, number 123, Lexi Dillon.
Go, Lexi! Go, Lex!
Thank you, Lexi. Next up, winner 124, Shire, Class C Fit Model. Right back to the stage.
Let's go, Lexi! Go
111.
Prejudging is over. Quad, Jay, and we are in line to get ice cream. None for me just yet. Outside of second call outs towards the bottom of the grouping, haven't gotten feedback yet. I did try. Sandy said wait till finals. So it's noon 20. Probably gonna be more size. Felt good up there. Was super nervous. Was like freaking out backstage right before, like hyperventilating. But honestly, can't be upset. This is the best I've ever looked. The only way things would have gone different is if the time I took away, I would have still been training like a bodybuilder. So here's what it is. Gotta grow, all that good stuff. So season is done. All that fun stuff. But gonna still stay diet, go to finals, all that fun stuff. I have a bunch of water to drink right now, and then some steak and rice when I get home, and that's it. And then we're getting Thai food for dinner, and then I lost a nail like right after I got up, or actually it was right before I went on stage. It was wobbly, so on stage this hand I kept my fingers like this to keep my nail off. So it'll be a good day. It's my first ever national show. You know, I said I was coming here to see where I stack up, get feedback. That's been the truth, as much as like, oh my gosh, that would have been nice. Still would have been nice. We all want to win, but not everyone wins. So at the end of the day, you have to set things that you can be proud of when you step off stage. And that's the thing, is this is the best I've ever looked. Smoothest to prep has ever gone. I still have a wonderful husband. I'm a good posing coach. I got national level experience myself, which can help me with some of my girls because it feels a little different. And, you know, I still work full time. I have 2 kitties and family that love me. So, at the end of the day, I'm still happy with it. And we're going to have a fun weekend in Charleston. The one. And we peer pressured Mary into cheating on diet.
No. It's a cheat.
Hell yeah. Look at this. It's the size of my head.
No thanks.
This is the size of my head. It's not for me.
This is my cheat meal.
Cheat meal part 1.
Part 1. John, I'm sorry.
Alright, so I've literally just been rotting on the couch, but I have another meal. We're getting ready to go to finals. Even if you don't place like in the top, go to finals. Go to finals, go to finals, go to finals. Always go to finals. Be a good athlete. Finish what you start. Okay? Big thing. Okay? Be good sport. You know, celebrate your friends. Celebrate the people that won. Like I said, only one person wins. Still go have fun. Take all the photos. That's what it's about at the end of the day, is like the memories. So, I'm gonna do another 3 ounces of chicken. And then we said light on this sauce. And then I get 8 ounces of water and 2 rice cakes. So I'm gonna do savory rice cakes because we've not had any. Because right now we've just been doing, honestly, we didn't push food a lot with my period and all that fun stuff. So nice rice cakes have been eaten. So this is my first savory one for now. I'm kind of excited about it, not gonna lie. So 2 of those. I'm gonna get this down. I lightened up my bag for finals just because I don't need a ton of stuff. I'm not fighting for a pro card or an overall, so I'm not gonna lay down on a blanket. I'm gonna hang out with people, make friends, take photos, all that good stuff, you know? Just, yeah, all that good stuff. So I think I should probably pack a few more Rice Krispies because Nelson gave me 3 backstage. Sorry. It's a danger zone for people trying to cross. Actually, I want to heat this up. I don't want cold chicken. I have a microwave, so I'm going to use it, but gotta get ready to go. My eyelash has been killing me. It still looks fine. My makeup, I've not really done much anything, so I'll touch anything up at the venue I need. Gonna see Sandy when I get there for feedback. And then, yeah, I think we're still going to Thai food. I can't make up my mind. I keep asking Nuri and Jay for input, but they're like, it's your show. How am I supposed to decide on food? How am I supposed to decide? I don't know.
Sushi.
I know, but like, sushi's easy for like a lunch tomorrow.
For some of us.
Not my fault you're on diet. I get the luxury, so, let's just heat this up, get this going. Yeah, just gonna do the single bag.
all the stuff all over, just unpacked it, be done with it for now. And yeah, just gonna have fun. Have some of the goodies people bought, all that fun stuff. There's this cookie that we got for free. I might bring it just no wait, I have my sweets. We need to not forget my cupcake in the bar, or cupcakes that I dropped. So I'm gonna get my life together, eat this meal. I may record a little. I'm not recording when we go to dinner. I am going to thoroughly enjoy my meal. So I'll keep you guys posted. So we're back from dinner. I know I didn't record much. Okay. Six. 6
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Only honest reviews in this house.
Yeah, we don't play.
We do not play around.
So we're back from dinner. We got Thai, all that good stuff. Finals went super fast. I just went hang out with like friends, chit chat, get photos. Went and saw Sandy for feedback. I'll make a video on that. Talked with Nelson. We had like game plans depending on what happened. So already all that good stuff. Thai food was wonderful. And then we got Jay some seafood. Try to bite of that. And then we have some desserts. Okay, that does still taste yummy. So let me try some of your banana pudding. I've been tasting all the things. So it's been good. Let's try. Is it good banana pudding? That's pretty good.
Funny like better.
That's pretty good. I don't want more of that. It's like a little sweet for me, but that's good. So yeah, all the goodies. Just gonna chill for the rest of the night. I got 2 things at Pad Thai because I know I want like something savory that's not my meal plan to like snack on through the night. Because I don't know, I don't do a ton of sweets. I'll just try bites here and there of whatever. And all of that. But Shode was good. So with friends. You know, outcomes are outcomes. It is what it is. You just go, you see where you stack up, see what your feedback is, and go from there. So I am going to enjoy the night. Thank you guys for coming along with me, and I'll chat with you all later.